Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are streaming on this lovely 4th of July.
Good
And
morning,
no,
USA.
no. I said we're not doing that bit. Knock it off.
Good night, USA.
Goodbye, USA.
Michael is deafeningly quiet. He always
I'm
does
here.
a bit
Sorry,
at the start
I'm
of every
establishing
stream.
I'm establishing an Amazon return.
Oh. Michael
Michael's
is
not
sick
happy
of,
with his new headphones.
Yeah, Michael's sick of the new headphones he
They
got.
keep hearing me breathe, but like when I try to intentionally breathe as loud as humanly possible, it's not coming through.
It
So I'm
only
like, what
comes
are
through
the
every now and
circumstances in which
again.
my breathing is coming through? Because I'm not necessarily like going into the microphone.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's freaking weird though. Yeah, I hope everybody is having a great 4th of July if you celebrate, if you're in America. We're probably not gonna be streaming for horribly long. I don't know as if you can tell, but I've yawned multiple times and we've only just started. So I'm a little eepy today. So don't know how much we're gonna get done, but it had been a few days, so figure worth
I've had a
streaming
fun
again.
couple days.
Yeah, Dave, do you want to retell all that's happened to you?
All right.
Don't talk about the thing that happened with me with the downstairs and the screaming. I don't want to get into that, but you can talk about you.
No.
What?
We'll talk about that later.
I'll DM you, Michael.
So
I know what it is.
I had a very fun. I woke up the other day, with just a throbbing toothache on my my right canine, and I'm like, oh, good, this is exactly what I need. So, I look around because we're still kind of new to where we are, and I call this. I find a dentist that has some pretty good reviews, and I'm like, all right, well, let me just go in to find out what's going on. And I go in, they took my X-ray, blah blah blah, and this dentistry tells me that I need a root canal on my right canine, which is right next to an old tooth I've had one in the past for that chipped off. Funny enough, that's the same tooth that broke that caused me to hire Michael to be Angel Dust. I've told that story before.
Yeah.
You gotta hire him for something again.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh no, what do you want?
Well, you're only working on Far-Fetched.
Well, I guess we have to cast Michael and Farfetch
I'm working
now.
on a lot of other stuff.
No, you don't. Not anymore.
Michael can be movie drive-in attendant #1.
I think I need
That'll
something
work.
with a little more sustainability than that.
Janitor.
Is the janitor recurring?
I mean, someone's got to clean the shit.
Yeah, no, it's the house janitor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Good.
so this is where the fun comes in, people. So I'm in excruciating tooth pain, and it's kind of weird because this dentist does not give me like any antibiotics, and I have to ask like, can I get a painkiller or something? They said, oh sure, and they tell me to pick something up, but then they tell me that they cannot fix my tooth or what is supposed to be a quote-unquote a root canal for 2 whole weeks. And I try to, bulk up, man up, but my God, like I'm in terrible pain even with these painkillers. I'm like, there is no way I can wait 2 weeks for this. So I buckled down. Last night, I was in such bad pain that Adam and Ashley had to drive me to an urgent care, which they couldn't do anything except give me a recommendation to an emergency dentist that I went to today. And I went there, and I was like, hey, this other dentist said I need a root canal on this tooth. And thank God that this nurse said, well, just in case, let's do an X-ray just in case to make sure there's nothing else besides that. And I said, okay. Thank God she did that, because she was like, sir, I don't know what those other people told you, but you don't need a root canal in any way. You have an infection. And I'm like, excuse me? And they say, yeah, do they not give you like any antibiotics or anything? I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah, sir, your root is fine. You just, your previous tooth that you had operated on and your gum, you have an infection, sir. If you want the pain to go away, you need to take antibiotics. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So they prescribed me these horse pills that I took the first one of, and already I can tell the pain is starting to subside a little bit. Yeah, so these other people, I don't even know what in the world they were thinking, because if bless that nurse, because it was $99 to get the X-ray. If I hadn't paid that $99, I probably would have had to pay about $3,000 for a root canal.
A root canal you didn't need.
Yeah, they would have fucking
On the wrong tooth.
On the wrong tooth. So
I cannot believe how incompetent and stupid those first dentists were. And also, did you mention that they also told you not to ice where it hurt?
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
Not
they said,
to use a cold compress.
They said cold compression could irritate it, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But you know, I'm also not.
It's like okay,
a medical professional.
Yeah, it's like okay, fine. You know best, I guess.
Is it different if it was if he did actually need a root canal and with an infection? That doesn't make any sense. But it seems like they didn't know it was an infection at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think even if it was an infection, you're still supposed to cold compress it.
I got the antibiotics to kill the infection, which will make the pain go away, and then sometime next week I go to this entomologist, I think it is. It's someone who specializes in like specialty teeth stuff, and the doctor just said you just need to have that cap you put on cleaned out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to be a lot cheaper than a root canal. So
yes, much.
So that was my last couple days.
Fucking Christ.
Was Steve Martin the dentist? Might as well have been.
Also, I think we've missed a few donations.
Yeah, sorry.
And real quick, I also think it was an endodontist.
Yes, that's what.
Is that what it was? Okay. For some reason, I thought you were trying to say endocrinologist, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. That's hormone doctor.
Oh God, that would have been way off.
First donation from no, fuck you. You have tooth pain. I'm reading. First donation from Rezier. Having a father-son beer with my dad right now. Hope everyone has a happy 4th. Oh, that's awesome. Tell your dad we say hi, and we hope you're having a great 4th of July.
Ask your dad if I could have a beer.
Dave needs it right now. And then Last a Chance 1A says, hey Dave or Ash, any news on the next original song? So
No.
I was actually sitting in call with Jacob 2 nights ago while he was recording the rest of the song. You'll see the way it's done. Like, there's a reason these lyrics are the last thing that we're really needing to do, and it's
about
because
the Don't Fear the Reaper cover?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wait, they
you
said
clarified-
original song. Oops.
Yeah, that's why I said no.
Cover is the next song that we're working on. It's not original, but I figured they meant just next song.
The
we
next,
talked about
we're
it.
finishing up the Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult cover, and then we're taking a break from music until the pilot's out.
Yeah, like we've got
Basically.
the bones of some original songs sitting
Yeah.
around.
And you might get something special along with it. It's just that we really kind of want to. We've done the same thing where like both music and we've given you guys so much music and comics that we're kind of slowing down a little bit just to put full force into finishing this pilot because we know that's what you want.
Yeah. But yeah, the vocals are very, very complex. So it's taken a hot minute, but you will understand why.
Wait, I haven't heard these.
Tee.
This is my cover too. This is the one that my favorite song of all time, and I haven't even heard it.
You don't stay up until 6 a.m. when Jacob's awake.
I had throbbing tooth pain.
But you wouldn't stay up till 6 regardless, Dave.
Maybe if I was in, happy with like I do that for like New Year's maybe.
Oh,
You
yeah.
stay up until 6 a.m. on New Year's? Why?
Yeah, well, because you're supposed to stay up that late, right?
Yeah, the year turns over at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I think your tooth's getting to you.
To reiterate the question, it's coming along. I need to listen to it after this apparently. Because apparently, I've only heard.
He didn't drop an update. He just was in call recording it.
Yeah, but you heard what it sounded like, and apparently it's gonna. I will say I have heard a batch of the vocals that Jacob's doing for, and they sound really cool.
Other than that, that's all that's been posted, so you haven't missed anything.
I can tell you guys, because I really wanted to go very haunting with the rock on this one, and Jacob is definitely nailing that.
Oh, yeah. He's delivering hard.
The Pearl Head... Thank you for the $2. Kira versus Alien versus Predator. Who would win? Oh, God. Probably Predator, honestly.
Yeah, probably Predator. I think Kira could beat Alien, though.
I think so.
I think Kira could definitely beat Alien, but not Predator. Predator might be too smart for her little puppy brain.
Well, thank you, Noah. I appreciate the well wishes. It's gonna get better. Like I said, now that I have these big antibiotic pills, it should. Also, I will say, fucking also the sign last night. I should have realized I had the infection was at one point I did some a saltwater rinse, and immediately like half of the pain disappeared, and I was like, oh,
washing out that infection.
Yeah. Eden Finch, thank you for the $10 for Dave's Chips and Water Fund. Thank you so much. No salsa, just
Can you imagine getting hot sauce in an open infected wound?
Oh, God.
It'd be bad.
That's the next, evolution of hot ones.
Oh, God.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Sean Evans for First We Feast. Today we're going to pour hot sauce into an open wound and ask celebrities hot questions.
So wait, is the show called Hot Ones or First We Feast? That's always confusing.
No, the channel is called First We Feast.
But all they do is Hot Ones, isn't it?
No, they have other shows.
Oh, okay.
They have a traveling
they get
Bert.
Yeah, the burger guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, does Adam want to introduce himself for those who might not be familiar with him, and also explain why Adam's been missing for so long?
I mean, is it considered missing if I'm not wait, am I considered a mainstay on this show?
I mean, you're usually on these streams.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm Adam, and I do the score composition for Farfetched, and also do a lot of the synth and key programming for Sesamoid. So I'm actually probably going to be working on that Don't Fear the Reaper cover somewhat soon. But yeah, I was missing because I got immensely sick and completely lost my voice for, a week and a half?
Yeah, you only just now are getting it back, and even still, it's a little rough.
Yeah, it's rough. I'm coughing a bit still. Every now and then my voice will go into a whisper. It's fun.
And so I forced you to join anyway.
Yeah. It's okay, I'm drinking a tea. It'll help.
Drinking a big tea about it.
Mm-hmm. Also made me set up the air conditioner. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You gotta do your grunt work. You're slacking.
Someone says Adams and his family.
Adams and his what?
Adams and his family.
Hell yeah, we're the family of Adams.
Yeah, we are.
It's our friend
big
John. John says,
big
Adam,
Adams.
glad you are starting to feel better.
Oh, thank you, John.
Aw.
But yeah, I do music. I'm robot coffin basically everywhere.
Yeah,
Right, it's me.
if you're working on a cool project that needs music, hire Adam because he does really good music.
Hit Adam
Oh,
up.
look at it.
He is awesome. Go to
Also-
Everyone
his-
here has a persona now too.
Yep.
Anyone
Also-
who's just comes into any contact with Ashley gets a persona.
Oh yeah. Andrew was saying he's not gonna join these streams until he gets one of the little PNG tubers. And he's like, so you have to draw me one. And I'm like, oh, you didn't say what the PNG tuber has to be, though.
That's how these happen,
Guess
though.
what?
Is that we get these regulated Ashley personas because you just kind of draw them and you're like, here you go.
Can you make him a chihuahua?
Yes. A yappy
No, make him one of those little.
mean
Make him one of
chihuahua.
them. Make him one of them little rats with the long feet. Jerboa.
Yeah, make him a jerboa.
Anubis Goddess 23. Thank you for the $20. All right, I'm determined to get known and be labeled for this question. Open casting. Working on a hot demo reel and I need to throw it at somebody. Oh yeah, I hope you feel better. Like, seriously, take care of yourselves. Well, thank you. If you're asking about, we eventually will open casting again for a few characters. We don't know when, but keep an eye out on our website and Twitter
Yeah.
when we do, because we will be casting some characters at some point. We just need to finish the first thing.
Yeah.
The Pearl Head, if Adam the Bear here from Your Movie Rules in contrast to Adam the Horse from Your Movie Sucks.
That's me.
Adam, you were saying you need to come up with like an internet thing to do.
Your movie rules.
Yeah, there you go.
I only talk about movies I like. Well, that's weird because YMS also talks about movies he likes.
Yeah. I was about to say, though, you can be the more positive version of YMS, and then I do know YMS, so I could get him on here and just have you
I
two
also know
fight to the
YMS.
death.
I could explain. I'm trying to think of a movie he loved that I hated. We just do opposites.
Did you like... oh, God. Synecdoche? Is that how you pronounce it?
Synecdoche, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Synecdoche.
Damn it.
It's one of my favorite. What's a movie he hates that I like? That's what I gotta figure out.
He hated A Quiet Place, and I loved it.
I don't have strong enough feelings about A Quiet Place to fight someone about it.
What's funny is at the time I was just like, no, I liked it. And now upon reflection, I'm like, no, all your critique is fairly valid.
It's one of those things where those are just things, he's listing out things that took him out of the movie. That won't take everyone out of the movie, though.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just like, it's like, oh, those are critiques that I can see why you would feel that way, you know?
Also, hi, Wiz.
Hello, Wiz.
We see you slinking around in the chat.
Also-
I am...
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say that one, cause I wanted to say thank you, I Am Pluto, for that drawing. It turned out very good. I loved it. They say I drew Quinn and Warren as Matricia and Gomez. Gonna post it tomorrow for Farfetch Friday. Hope Dave and Adam start feeling better. Oh, thank you. And yes, I saw that drawing on the Farfetch Discord server. It turned out really, really good. I love it.
Adam likes Jurassic Park.
Right, Adam?
Yeah, I like Jurassic Park. I didn't know which Adam they were talking about.
Right, you like it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Good. Right?
Shut up.
You can
One
hate
of
the you can hate the third one though. That one sucked.
I never watched that one.
You've
One of
never
you
watched. Oh, you go, Dave.
Say one of you can read the $2 donation
No,
from the Phantom Master.
no, no.
Oh, Ash.
God.
Those aren't allowed around here. These are far-fetched streams, not Honeycast.
I was about to say I thought I had escaped.
I
thought
said it
was
with a
free.
different inflection, so it sounds like a revelation.
Every time one of my friends says, "Oh, Ashley," I have to, like, be like, okay, fucker, are you doing that on purpose or was it an accident? Fucking, I see you.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about your tattoo?
Oh yeah, I got a tattoo. It is of apricot blossoms because I grew up on an apricot farm, working my family's fruit stand every year, and that was big sentimental to me. So I was like, I want to do something in memory of that. Not all of my childhood memories are great, but that one was pretty good. So I'm like, I want something for that. And also, it's been 10 years since I last got a tattoo, so I am long overdue. Let me pull up a picture of it. Every time I go to pull up Twitter, I always look for the old Twitter logo. And I see the X and it just doesn't register in my mind as, like, correct. Here, I'll pull up some videos of the tattoo as well. Studio mode. Desktop.
Hello, I return.
Oh, welcome.
He's back.
I didn't even know you left.
I deafened and now I'm back.
Welcome back. Right here.
Can you hear that I'm on a different microphone?
Yeah, you sound a lot better.
I'm on my regular one now.
Nice.
Here's me getting my tattoo. I
Let's
posted
see.
an update like about every hour. Process went faster than I expected. Thought it was going to be 4 hours. It was just under like 3. My artist was decently quick. And it was also relatively painless. I think at the very end, the pain started to get to me a little bit. Because...
When you started putting it in your eye, yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, I was just, like, overwhelmed. I had just gotten, like, I'm sure neurodivergent people here can relate, but, like, when just you've been dealing with a sensation for a little too long, like a loud noise or a certain touch or pain, like, just if somebody talks to you, it's overwhelming and you want to die. So dealing with this when I had hit that point was a little much. But it really, honestly, wasn't so bad. And here is the final result. Turned out very pretty. I like how nice and painterly it looks, too. I had to search high and low for somebody who didn't just do, like, realism. Somebody who had an actual, like, style to the way they did things. But yeah, I'm very happy. Turned out good. And I'm already looking at another tattoo artist to get another tattoo. Probably of Miku next.
A little picture of Misty and Cricket.
There is a little picture of Misty and Cricket here. My little babies. Misty and Crinklet. They like to snuggle in bed a lot.
Medium.
Actually, I don't think it's so much to snuggle. I think it's just Misty really likes that bed, and all of the cats really like that bed too, so there's not much of a choice.
Yeah. Rose will regularly steal it.
Yeah, when Rose is in there, Misty won't get in it. Misty knows better.
It's Hunter. He's here.
Humber. I almost replaced the B with a P, not realizing what word that would make, and that was almost very funny. Then I switched it back to a B really fast. Hunger.
It's dangerous.
When are we done with Quinn's hair?
Someday.
You scale it up 5%.
Give it like a small little.
Yeah,
mouth
here.
where
Scaled it up
it-
5%. Give it a small mouth, so like his hair is just like, hey, gang.
Oh,
We will be done with his hair someday. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I would have worked on it more off stream. I've just Lackadaisies really picked up, so I've been very busy with that.
Night of the Living Cookies 10 asks, is being raised on a fruit farm why your characters are so fruity?
It might be.
That's a good question.
Bro, my parents were not in it with the LGBT crowd growing up. Fucking
Bro, they were anti-woke.
and then they forced me to go to an all-girls school and they wonder why I turned out gay. But what was really funny is I never came out to them, really, because I didn't see a point in the argument, and I'm like, all my friends know, I don't give a shit if my parents know. And then one day, fucking my mom was talking about it like, oh, one day when you get married to a nice man, I want you to give me grandchildren. And I was like, or woman. And she was like, what do you mean, or woman? I'm like, women are cool too. And she just was completely speechless. Because I'm just
what do you mean?
Because I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm in a good mood. I'll make my mom mad.
What do you mean, a woman? And
then she stopped and paused and was just like, do I want to have an argument right now? Do I want to be mad? I don't want to deal with this right now. So she just responded, well, either way, I want grandchildren. And then I just dropped on her, oh, I don't want to have kids. And then she was just like, you what?
If you did, you could. It's like, if you did, you could adopt too. It's like, there are other ways to have children.
No, that's what she was saying. She was just like, okay, either way, I want grandkids. I don't care if it's adoption or fucking, with a cis man or whatever the fuck. And I was just like, nah, that's not happening either way. And that was a more upsetting reveal to her than anything.
Bruh.
It was really funny.
Hello, Sugar Bits. How are you? Yes, John and Hunter, you are two men in your 30s that live together.
Gay? Fruity?
That's not cool, man. Come on.
People, by the way, this is absolutely true because you brought up the all-girls school thing. I said this before, but this sounds like a joke, but it's absolutely true. For high school, I went to an all-guys school called Catholic High, whose mascot is, you ready for this? The Bears.
Yeah. That was
you can't write that.
That was like printing gay dudes like dollar bills.
Actually, so there were three types of people who graduated from that school. You either became a lawyer, you became a drug addict, or you came out of the closet.
And you did all three.
Some of them all three. Yeah, I have such good legal advice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, my all girls high school was the exact same. I went to two separate high schools. I know I've told stories about going to public school. The public school is not the all girls school.
Speaking of the Bears, I'm going to start watching this show called The Bear. I've heard it's very good.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about it before stream.
Yeah. Tracy, creator of Lackadaisy, was recommending The Bear to me, the one about the Gordon Ramsay-like guy who goes to run his dead brother's sandwich shop in Chicago. Apparently it's like really intense.
I don't need to watch that one too.
You should, because it's called The Bear.
Yeah, it's perfect for you.
My gosh, that's my only personality trait these days.
Every time I see a bear anything, I'm like, Adam.
Oh my god! I mean, it works.
It does.
But every time I see bear honey at the grocery store, I'm like, should I want it?
We were at Target last night, and there was just a big stock painting of a teddy bear just laying down, like an actual bear laying down, sleeping with his head on his paw, and I was like, Adam, get it. And you were just like, and I was just like, or you were just like, fuck, why do I kind of want it?
The Pearlhead, I'm excited for both Longlegs and Alien Romulus. I'm very excited for Alien Romulus because it's directed by Fede Alvarez, who did the 2013 Evil Dead remake. So that's exciting. Also, Teddy Bear Belly, thank you for the $5. Would you rather once a year at any given time fight an armed orangutan with a dull sword or deal with a feral chicken every time you enter your car? Fuck, that's a good one. Oh, man.
Feral chicken every time. I would never fight an orangutan. Ever.
But think about every time you want to go somewhere, that thing is gonna like right at you.
I can stay home. I don't need to go anywhere.
I go outside.
I don't. That's why I have to take vitamin D supplements. This
But
porcelain skin never sees the sun.
Okay, hold on. An armed orangutan. So the orangutan has a dull sword.
Yes.
You have nothing, right?
Yeah.
That actually is a little tricky.
Think about this, though. Orangutans regularly are able to just take people and rip them limb from limb with their bare hands. Give them a sword, too? You're fucked.
Kind of awesome, though.
It is kind of badass. Well, the hypothetical was you only had to do it one time, right?
What, the gorilla or the orangutan?
Yeah, you only have to fight the orangutan once, right? Oh no, wait, once a year?
Once a year.
No. You both have swords. Okay, well that changes things.
I could beat an orangutan.
I don't know if I could. They are pretty chill. Maybe it would just leave you alone.
Don't they bleed like orange tang?
I'm not dignifying that with an answer. Anyway, fuck it. I choose the chickens. I could punt a chicken all day. I've eaten so many chickens.
So I'm just letting you go with this.
Chicken's yummy. Bro, think of all the free chicken. We could have chicken every night.
Dude, why didn't why didn't Anthony ever choose chicken for food battle?
I don't know what that means.
Is he uneducated?
Every stream is just you bringing up something I don't know about.
Wait for chat to see how many old school Smosh fans there are.
Ashley, doing any work on Smiling Friends soon? I do not know. We shall see. I hope so.
You put your feelers out there.
I put my little feelies out there.
I also did that for writing and voicing, but I did. I can't say anything, but besides the Digital Circus news, I got some other really cool news.
Yeah, you did.
I can't say anything about that yet. But,
yeah, not until you know for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to work on
I was joking
Friends.
that the combination of the Digital Circus casting and this other cool thing, I'm actually glad that I got this horrible toothache because a lot of good things happening, something bad happening balances it out. So I don't get as anxious.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? I was actually happy for the toothache.
It's a nice distraction. Smiling Friends, if you're listening, it's just one shot. I'd love to work on one shot. Please.
You can hear me. I'm not working on it, but you'll hear me in the next episode of Monkey Wrench. I'm allowed to say that.
Wow, Monkey Scrunk.
Monka Scrunk.
Monkey
You can hear me in the April Fool's video for Monkey Wrench as Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus.
I got last night you tweeted it's been a year since Jax. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He just apologized.
I'm not actually sorry. I just I said it because it'd give me good engagement. I'm joking. I
Listen.
said it because it's genuinely it's funny that way.
Michael does not condone the actions of Jax.
No, I do.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. I was trying to give you your out, but
Every 12-year-old now is gonna take that clip and go, see, Michael is a bad person for voicing Jax.
He's in a video game. None of these people are, well, the NPCs aren't real. The mass annihilation he did at the end of episode 2 is not real people. They're all fake computer programs.
So it's fine.
So it's fun. But also, wait, is that an allegory for something worse? Do you what if they are real and it's just Jax doesn't consider them real?
That'd be fucked.
oh god,
Now it becomes actually racist and bad.
let's not read it in that deep.
Anyway.
Oh, also, John says, "We the people demand to know glizzies in Valeport. Come on, guys, where are the glizzies? Glizzygate.
We'll add a hot dog stand just for you, John.
You know what?
Do they have glizzies in Seattle?
I mean,
Yeah, there's the Seattle dog.
That is true. Wait, you're right.
Seattle dog?
Yeah, it's up there with like the Chicago dog and the LA dog. It's like a special way to like do it.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Sounds
Wow.
yummy.
What is a glizzy? A glizzy is a hot dog. It's the cool way of saying it. It's what the kids and the Chicagians say.
Chicagians.
Chicago. Does anyone in the cast like deep dish pizza from Chicago?
I bet Griff fucks with it.
I bet
Griff
so.
fucks with anything.
Well, don't say that.
No, he does the
Food.
opposite, in
Well,
fact.
Wait,
That's
he's-
true. Food-wise, fucks with anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, fucks with nothing.
Run for your lives, everyone! It's the appetizer. For that episode.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so looking forward to having some fucking dogs after this.
What am I gonna
yeah.
eat?
You've
You have
got
chicken
chicken.
patties?
Probably. I'll see if I do.
I think there's frozen fried chicken in the freezer up here. I think I remember seeing it.
I'll check. If there isn't, I'll just you know what? I'll match you guys. I'll just order in some garbage to eat with you guys.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do a burger because I don't like hot dogs.
Do you not like
Actually,
hot dogs?
No. I like some hot dogs. So I have a weird relationship with hot dogs. Like I like I said, like a street dog that's really cool, or like a Costco hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm weird. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, hot dog sounds good, and other times I'm like, that sounds gross. And, I go back and forth. It's really weird.
Sometimes you
Depending
just
on
don't
your
feel
mood.
gay that evening.
Yeah,
I don't want to
exactly.
eat a hot dog.
That's fucking rude.
Someone
What?
start the hashtag Ashley on Smiling Friends to get Ashley on Smiling Friends.
No, don't be obnoxious.
Zach will
They
look at that
don't-
and be like, cringe.
I think Zach would look at that and just be like, gay. Okay, anyway. Moving on. I would love to work on it, though. Alright, so we've got... Is everything done except for this latter bit here?
Oh my god, really?
I think so. I can literally see the finish line. I just need to clean up these bits here.
Hallelujah.
Oh, hallelujah. 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 I'll be so over the moon when this whole shot's done.
Everybody's
Ashley,
saying-
save right now. I'm
Yeah.
saving constantly. Don't worry.
Everybody is saying save.
You guys can't see where my mouse is at, but it is constantly going up to that left corner there to hit save. You know, we
Use the
haven't...
hotkey, you scrub.
I can't reach my keyboard. My arms are too little.
Ugh.
Also, you just saved me from...
Ugh.
You just saved me from jinxing my ass so hard. I almost mentioned
What?
something about crashing not happening yet.
Oh.
Knock on wood. Wait, that's fabric. Wood. Plywood works, right?
I hope.
Are you okay?
No. I haven't been okay in 31 years. How old am I?
What is it, 48 or something?
Yeah, 47. I'm 47 years old! Ugh!
I'm 13 years old.
Follow-up question, will we have a Sesamoid stream, a stream with the cast for Sesamoid? Like a voice actor cast or like a musician cast? Because we've had musician cast before.
I assume they mean the cast. Like
Yeah, the cast.
We do at some point want to do. It'll probably be closer to the release of the pilot.
Yeah.
But we do absolutely want to do one with all of the voice actors.
Yeah, as many as we can get. I would love to do that.
We've had a couple on recently.
We have. We had Drain's voice actor on last time. Blair's voice actor on. Griff's actor is on here regularly. We've had Warren's actor on here before. I think we've had most everybody, actually. I can't remember. Been a while. I got to get Jasmine and Nola on here.
Hunter says no one gives a fuck about those snooty musicians.
Gotta
Sorry.
get Danny on here.
Yeah, they're much too scary for stream.
Sesamoid stream, but it's Adam and Hunter. I'd watch it. No, Sesamoid stream, but it's just Brett.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
Killing
let
Floor.
Brett do an entire stream on his own.
This is what it would sound like. Hey guys, I went golfing the other day, which is why my house fell apart while I was at the course. I have to build a new one. I'll talk to you in 6 months.
I feel like it would just
Thank
be
you, Brett.
I feel like it would just be him drawing weird unhinged shit very quietly, like he did on that one panel.
Fuck, dude. Okay, Brett, for those who don't know, Brett is the magician behind, Hunter, obviously. Hunter and Adam do the music. Jacob does the vocals, but Hunter does all of the mixing and the drums for Quinn for all Sesamoid's music. He is the one who turns a song into a fucking magical Sesamoid song. He's the reason why nobody can play the Terror Time drums.
Yeah. Nobody can ever replicate our drums.
Covering.
Brett is also very, to himself, personal, quiet, just kind of, shows up in meetings when he needs to. We were at a live Jackbox panel, and the dude, every single thing is just an absolute banger to the point where I'm, cry laughing. And I'm like, where did this come from?
He was literally the funniest fucker on stage, by a mile. And everybody else on stage was also already funny. So I was just like, what the fuck, Brett? Where have you been hiding the secret power?
Power level.
Your power level's too strong.
It actually is funny because Brett kind of is, personality-wise, the opposite of Quinn, but he plays the drums of Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Complete opposite of Quinn.
Meanwhile, I'm exactly like Rue.
Yeah.
And Hunter plays Warren's bass and is exactly like Warren.
I'm not exactly like Rue. Shut up. Why do you disagree with me?
Hunter is exactly like Piper, a white man.
I could bully you about what you needed to call your doctor about recently. That's very
Doctor about?
ADHD.
What? Being responsible and getting tested? I don't think that's too bad.
No, it's very Rue of you.
I think she'd be too scared to call the doctor.
No, but she does have ADHD. For sure.
But she's too scared to call the doctor.
That's true, okay.
Rue would be too scared to call a doctor or a
fuck,
dentist.
yeah, no, she would never fucking do that. In fact, we have an episode about that, I think.
He's like, hello, you've reached bye.
Just hangs up immediately.
But yes, everybody thank Hunter, Adam, Jacob, and Brett for making the songs. Ashley and I just come up with the ideas and say, do this. That's not true, actually. Ashley did a lot of the, honestly, most of the creature feature development was straight from her brain, so...
If you listen to the song and the parts that go, oh, oh, oh,
You cut out.
You cut out. I just heard,
it picked up on stream, but the little choir, like, oh, bits under, like, Griff talking fast, that was me, baby! That's my proudest moment.
At the end of the show, is it going to be revealed that the band was pulling a Milli Vanilli the whole time, then it cuts to credits? Yeah, they get canceled for faking playing on stage. That's how the show ends.
I understood that reference.
I'm actually surprised.
That'd be the worst way to end the show.
They pull an Ashley Simpson.
I hate the Simpsons.
Pearlhead F says, got a huge crush on Quinn, by the way. Confirmed gay. Thanks. You are welcome. And Mars, thank you for the donation as well.
Quinn's overrated.
Yeah, he very much is. He sucks.
Everybody's like, oh, Quinn, I'm so
He's
in
so
love.
hot.
Come on. Get original.
He's not even like mean sexy. He's just a fucking asshole.
He's
That's
just
the
a
problem.
Doesn't
worm,
consider
man.
you. He's the weaseliest little guy you've ever met.
That's the problem. Everybody's like, oh, Quinn is so beautiful. He's so perfect. I'm like, as one of the creators of the show, I'm like, he's an asshole. I'd slap Quinn if I saw him in real life.
Oh my god, I just had a revelation. Adam, you're a genius. People keep asking what Quinn's persona would be. He's a fucking weasel.
No, it's
Yeah,
not Drain.
actually. Mm-mm.
No.
Drain needs to be something. Weasels can fuck you up a little bit.
Quinn can actually fuck you up a little bit if he wants to.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
Quinn is Mordecai and Drain is Rigby.
Yeah, a little
Why?
bit.
Show
From regular
your math.
show.
I mean, Mordecai is pretty, like... Well, Mordecai's a good dude, but he is pretty selfish throughout the show, and he gets
That's
worse.
true.
He becomes very Quinnish.
Jathan Jackson, thank you for the $2. Are there gods and demons in the show? So there are references. There are supernatural creatures and references to afterlife stuff. I don't know necessarily if there are any gods or demons though in the show, but there are things that deal with the beyond and the afterlife and stuff like that.
There may or may not be gods or demons in the show. If there are, they will be done in a way you're not really expecting.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So possibly, but not in the way you're probably thinking.
Warren would be a large kangaroo.
Warren's a cow.
I would love to see Warren as a big kangaroo carrying like little Roo in his pouch.
Oh,
The kangaroo!
Oh my god! All right, everybody, that's your homework.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Australian Roo, let's go.
Oi,
Oi!
Quinn! I can't play the piano, mate. Let me in your garage. I just imagine just Rue as she is, but with Michael Cusack's voice.
A lighting expert, Griff.
Dira, not in front of me friends, cunt. What, like,
Oh God. Michael Cusack, if you're listening to this, I need to borrow you for just 1
Love you,
minute,
Michael.
please.
By the way, listen, as much as I love Zach Psychic Pebbles, Michael Cusack deserves just as much credit for how good Smiling Friends is.
Oh,
He is underrated.
absolutely. He's a fucking genius. That guy's
Also, his
funny as
show
shit.
YOLO Crystal Fantasy is really funny too.
Yeah,
Have
it's
you
very
ever seen
fun.
that?
I like it. We got more donations, Dave.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
Michael
that's true.
Cusack's fault that everyone wants to fuck Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm part of that gang.
Wow, they all want to fuck me.
Wow. They all
Yummy,
want to
yummy,
fuck
Real
me.
quick,
Fucky.
I'm sorry. Before I read the donations, did everybody see my banger tweet where I put Dream Blunt Rotation and I put Alan from Smiling Friends, Mordecai from Lackadaisy, and Fugger from Bridge Kids?
That's a nightmare blunt
Yeah,
rotation,
that
Dave.
blunt rotation sucks, Dave.
I think it's good.
It's all because they have the same exact cadence and voice of "Oh my god," like that.
Fucking, you guys couldn't hear it, but Dave was fucking cackling downstairs.
Here. Totally Radical. Thank you for the $2. Quinn is good, but Griffin Warren, Rue maybe even.
Maybe.
Maybe
What?
even.
Maybe. Well, I'd consider it if I had no other option.
Rue's a good
Y'all
girl.
are sleeping on Clodagh.
They are. Gilf lovers for
babe.
life.
It's kind of weird how, like, this is normal. Like, when you have, like a bunch of characters you create, your favorite changes a lot. And normally my favorite is Griff. Every once in a while, though, I'm like, Clodagh might be my favorite. Like,
My favorite changes constantly. It literally depends on just who I'm working on the most at the time.
yeah.
There was a while where I was working on shit for unnamed character, and I would literally stay up at night and cry thinking about them. I love them so much.
I agree, Random Doodle. Don't sleep on Piper. Because
Oh, Piper's cutie.
she's a little fucking gremlin. And in the show, she's a lot of fun.
Oh, Piper's awesome.
Man, big time from Danny Chambers' performance, too. Like,
She makes Piper.
yeah. Especially, like, when we did the I Put a Spell on You cover. Like, anytime I can get between that and then the Halloween short we did, whenever I can get her to, like, Piper cackle mad scientist laugh, it's, like, the best thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
Go back up. Spoon Saria, thank you for the $10. Good morning from Japan, July 5th. I annually listen to American Idiot on the 4th, so I was wondering your opinions on Green Day. It's my favorite band, but I know that's sometimes a hot take. You know what's actually funny? This is not even a joke. Less than a month ago, I a lot of times I just do random, like, back catalog listens of bands, and I did that for Green Day. I like Green Day a lot. I think 21st Century Breakdown is an underrated album. And yeah, I think they're a good band. I don't know about Ashley.
I like Green Day. They were one of the first bands I ever listened to.
Well, there you go.
That was the first American Idiot was the first album I was given as a gift from someone other than my parents.
Oh, nice.
It was like my cousin got it for me, and then I remember being terrified because it said parental advisory on it. And I'm like, Mom, Dad, can I listen to this? What it says? It swears it. And then they're like, fine, you can have it. It's fine. Okay, are you sure? I don't want to be going to hell.
I would
You're
honestly,
such a good boy.
I would honestly say that Boulevard of Broken Dreams is kind of a perfect song. Like, not even like a song that I love that much, but just like the structure and everything about that song is kind of perfect.
I think that was my favorite Green Day song for a very long time.
Alicia Maxwell, thank you for the £5. Any unexpected romances in Farfetch'd, or is that too cliche? Which is true. I think it's too cliche, and then also you'll have to see.
You'll have to wait
characters
and
over
see.
time grow and change and grow closer. You'll have to find out, but maybe so. I mean, we're not romanticless freaks.
I mean, speak for yourself, but
I mean, I am. I've been lonely for a long time, but
Clodagh Exodrain.
yeah,
oh god.
canon.
Last Chance says I love Piper. She is definitely my favorite, right up next to Griff. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You know what? People sleeping on Reagan.
People are sleeping on Reagan,
Yeah.
and not just because we posted yesterday to remind people that Reagan exists, but to be fair, with Reagan and Clodagh, to be fair, they've only appeared a couple times in the comics.
Those are not voices yet.
Yeah.
By the way, the person who asked about voice casting, we are going to Reagan and Clodagh are going to be cast at some point.
Those are going to be difficult ones because I do want to get an actual Native American talent for Reagan.
And ideally an Irish person for
Clodagh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either Irish or very, very, very familiar with the Irish dialect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So those will be difficult. But I'm sure at the same time we'll probably end up casting for some other characters too.
Dream blunt rotation is Griff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier in reference to Green Day, the very first time I ever went to Canada, we were just listening to a big playlist of like rock music, and right as we were going over the Canadian border, leaving America, American Idiot just started blasting on the playlist.
I thought you were gonna say the Weird Al parody Canadian Idiot started playing.
We should have played that. But yeah, and we just started losing our shit. It was very funny. Oh, also, I remember one time we were hanging out in the car and Boulevard of Broken Dreams came on. And you know, it's a long song. And I let it get about halfway through. And then I just looked at the radio. Dave's in the passenger seat and I said, "Oh, ew, is this Green Day?" And then I shut it off.
I was actually mad. Because I was just like kind of vibing, like, yeah, this song.
Dave was having a great time, and I was just like, "No, ew, Green Day," and just shut it off.
You did that, Alan. Ew, what the fuck? And then you turned it off.
What the fuck?
Actually,
you looked at me like I shot you.
That's what it felt like.
You were just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Felt like a shotgun to the head. Alora Draws. Ashley, what's your favorite Vocaloid song?
Rolling Girl by Wowaka. I also like Two Steps Walking. And God, what else do I listen to a lot? Oh God, there's a million more that take like third place. But yeah, I like Deco 27 and Wowaka a lot.
What is the one? I'm struggling to.
Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right. Is there a Vocaloid Crazy Frog?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that exists.
If it exists, yeah.
Oh, Just Be Friends by Dixie Flatline is fucking amazing too.
What's that one that's like da 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 da?
Aishite?
Yeah, that's my favorite, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember which Vocaloid did that. That's by Kikuo. The auto cover is my favorite though, like by far. Yeah. Kikuo is actually performing in Seattle sometime soon, but the tickets are really expensive, so I can't afford to go, and I'm really sad.
Kikuo has another song I really like, but I've only ever seen the name in Japanese, so I'm not sure what it's called.
Yeah, I always forget the name of that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Save your money, let's go see Joe Pera instead, because he's coming.
I would love to go see Joe Pera.
You still need to watch Joe Pera Talks With You.
Me?
I've
Yeah.
shown her a few episodes.
Watch more.
I will say, Church Announcements is one of my favorite episodes of television ever. The one where he gets obsessed with the song Baba O'Reilly by The Who.
That one's really sweet.
Yeah. Catch up on a couple things here.
Also, I like how talk about Muppets, any band, any pop culture thing ever. I'm like, what's that? I don't know what that is. Explain that to me. Bring up Vocaloid instantly. Every song, every artist,
I
release
couldn't even.
dates, like fucking.
I think the one Vocaloid song I know is like "I'm Blue" by Eiffel 65.
I don't know that one.
I'm blue, dabba dee
That's
dabba
not
da.
fucking Vocaloid.
Yeah, the little blue aliens are singing in the video.
Yeah, like
That's not what
one
a
of them.
Vocaloid is.
One of them's named Miku or something.
Yeah. It's a freaku.
My favorite Vocaloid is the cock, the eat, the cock, and I Joe. That one.
I love that. My favorite Vocaloid song is Lemon.
Oh, he,
Oh.
I like whoa, pipe bomb.
Let's see. Ashley knows about Radiohead.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Radiohead.
Does he actually have like a head that's a radio?
Yeah. It's a condition. Don't make fun of him for it.
That sounds like a fucking shitty Tumblr sexy man idea.
Yeah.
Radiohead? Yeah.
I mean, the radio from Brave Little Toaster.
Dude, I would.
But he sucks.
Dude, I would fucking never write a radio demon character. Let me tell you, that'd be the last thing I'd ever do.
You would never make him say the words. You would never make him say the words brown bricks.
Never, totally
never
not.
ever would work with a radio type character ever.
Oh, Basil, my dear, says Sai. Still thinking about that sneak peek of one of the antagonists from one of the earlier streams recently. Sai, evil femme presenting woman, save me, please.
You all will simp for Blair eventually.
Thank you. Ramaji says, you'd never make him say cesspool. Never.
Cesspool.
I can't believe I got away with that in when I wrote Alistair's reprise for the pilot. I got, no questions asked, Alistair to just say cesspool. Very proud of that.
That's like one of your favorite words.
The line is, we'll chlorinate this cesspool.
It's a good line.
That's awesome. That's too smart for the 9-year-olds. I started being a fan of Lemon Demon. Hell yeah, dude.
Neil Cicerega is
yeah.
fantastic.
Spirit Phone is genuinely one of my favorite albums.
Dave,
don't touch, don't telephone.
Dave, look, the gap is closing.
In my teeth?
No.
Oh no, in the Quinn, yeah.
Quinn's gap is closing.
Quinn's big fuck teeth are closing together.
Yeah, deep lore. Fucking Quinn used to have horrible buck teeth when he was a baby. Totally canon. Now that would be Drain. He's the British one.
This dream has reminded me of the fact that my straight boyfriend thought Quinn was hot till he learned that Quinn was in fact a man. He just has that much gender. He can set your boyfriend can still think he's hot.
Yeah.
Let me say this to all my straight compatriots out there: you are still allowed to think someone of the same gender and sex is hot. You can think you can say that's a handsome man. That's
I'm straight, and I
woman.
think that guys can be pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's a matter of what your relationship preferences are.
Yeah.
I can look at a brother like a good friend, like a good person I consider like a bro, a real one, and I'm just like, dude, you're really attractive.
Yeah.
I don't wanna see your penis.
I was just about to go, yeah, Michael talks all the time about how attractive he thinks his guy friends are, like, constantly.
Yeah, always, every day. No homo.
All the time.
No homo.
I don't know about that.
No homo.
The straightest men will say the most homoerotic stuff. That is true. That is 100% true.
There are a lot of straight men that are better at gay chicken than gay men.
Oh, yeah. Nobody likes filthy dick jokes more than straight men.
Yeah.
Like, and I know that from, like, the high school.
Yeah, you had years of exposure to that.
Dude, that Catholic high.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how often like straight dudes will have group chats where they're just sending each other pictures of their dicks.
Yeah.
I
And they're like,
I
"Dude,
never
check it out."
realized that until you guys like told me about that shit, and I was just like, boys are weird.
Buddy said I would always just take close-up pictures of their nipples and just put it in Discord.
Boys
Silent
are
Violet.
weird.
Sorry if you guys answered this already, but how's the Don't Fear the Reaper cover going? I'm super excited for it. It's going well. Apparently, we just heard a new pass of vocals from Jacob that sound really, really cool and really haunting. So
Yeah, it's very Imogen Heap.
that's a good way. Honestly, the way that Jacob has layered the vocals, I say Imogen Heap, but I guess either one works. Very, very
Adam,
much like that.
Adam, you're the expert. Is it Imogen or Imogen?
Truth be told,
Imogen's-
I've never heard it out loud.
Oh no!
Imogen sounds. I'd rather say that. I will say.
I think that's
I
how
think
it's
it might
pronounced.
be Imogen.
Oh my god, is it Imogen?
Imogen Heap.
That sounds like it would have an A in it, though. Like,
I mean, it's a very unconventional name.
by the
It's
way,
very
for those who don't
pretty.
know what we're talking about, it's that like song like a "Ooh, what you say."
Where are we? What the hell is
Imogen.
going
Yeah.
It's
on?
Imogen.
Imogen. Okay.
Imogen Heap.
It's funny because I mostly know that song for that one SNL skit Andy Samberg wrote where everybody keeps getting shot.
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
kind of sad that
people-
ruined
people-
that song a little bit, though.
I mean, here, that song is really impressive. I think it's a well-made song. It is a bit of a meme. Check out her other stuff because it is
It's
like
all
10 out of 10
amazing.
fantastic. Some of the best pop music ever produced.
I think my current favorite is Just For Now.
That one's really nice. Oh yeah, and if you like Shrek 2, she does the ending cover of Holding Out for a Hero, which is top 10 covers of all time.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
that's her?
That's Frofra, her band.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck! She's got some pipes.
hmm
Hold on, why are people saying Griff is in the chat? Is Jacob here?
Where's the street rise, Hercules?
I always expect Jacob to just show up in these streams. He just does.
He goes,
Oh yeah, I need to rat out Jacob on what he did to a poor fan the other day. Fucking bastard.
Oh
man.
yeah. Actually, this is a funny story.
It's
You
very
should tell
funny.
it.
So fucking we have a Discord, which you know what? I'll drop a invite link for it for everyone here.
you're
Wow.
gonna wanna join when you hear this story.
So we have a little Discord server for, you know, Far-Fetched fans and whatnot. And there was somebody just alone hanging out in the group chat, or hanging out in the voice chat. And Jacob saw that and went, So Jacob hops into the voice call with this just one random fan and just goes, or the fan just goes, "Oh my god, Jacob, hi, I really love Griff, I love the work you do, it's so great to talk to you." And Jacob just goes out of nowhere, "No one will ever believe you," and then just disconnects, not saying anything else.
Rotten boy. Rotten boy.
The opposite of Griff.
Rotten behavior, Jacob.
I should
It is
do
really
that.
funny how opposite Griff and Jacob are.
Yeah.
They're so similar in a lot of ways, and they're also opposite in a lot of ways too.
We need to find that video, Hunter. I think you might have it, where you guys were just in the recording studio, and Jacob just has a fucking sweatshirt on with an actual possum just crawling all over him.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? This character's real. Like,
Oh, I think we have some Ko-fi donations that I have not read.
Coffee.
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 Coughing. Let me see.
Yeah.
Ooh, big donation. I will read this one first, though. Fizzy Dizzy says, "Hiya, folks. Happy 4th to you Americans, you wonderful weirdos, you. I gift you maple leaves in celebration. Dave, I'm sorry you went through all that dental BS. Hope you all are doing well otherwise." Oh, well, thank you. We will accept your maple leaves.
I will put a maple leaf between my teeth and the infection will stop spreading.
Probably would. Let me proofread this first. All right. $50 from the Creators Nook. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. Thank you.
They say, "Hey Ashley, just wanted to say thank you for being a big inspiration to me. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be as interested in making animations as I am today. Good luck with your show and stay safe." Aw, well that is so fucking sweet, and that is awesome. We're always happy to inspire people, and I wish you the best of luck. What I do?
I agree. No, I'm not knocking you, person. Best of luck. God damn it, Ashley. You put the fucking Discord link out. And I just got a notification. Unusually high activity in the Farfetch server.
Yeah, let me... Unless my mods fucking handled it. There we go. Resolved it. Okay, if the link didn't work for you, try it again. Should be fine.
By the way, I want to give a shout out, since our friend John is here, John Dawes. For those of you who enjoyed Ramshackle, he is the one who composed the piece of trash punk song during the fight scene, and it's fucking awesome. So check out his channel. I have done some collabs with him. We did a Monster Mash cover together on my channel, and we're gonna do some more stuff. So
an animation update was just dropped in Discord, and I am too ADHD to not watch it. So if you hear music blast for a second like that,
wait,
sorry.
I'm gonna look at it because I can.
It's shot 18. It's looking so good.
Now you know there are at least a minimum of 18 shots.
Spoilers.
Fuck.
It's one of the shots for the opening. There are exactly 19 shots in the opening. And this is shot 18. Oh, it looks so fucking good!
I have half a mind to let them see this.
Nope. The patrons have to be able to see it first. Them's
Most
the
of them,
rules.
I think all the patrons are in the chat right now.
It's true. Every last one of them.
They never miss a single one.
Oh yeah, Dave, did I tell you that the Patreon is like scheduled out all the way to mid-August?
Yes, you did.
It's big scheduled out. There's a lot of content that's going to be dropping. Alright. I will have to respond to that later.
I responded already.
Mar just DM'd me a picture of Alan saying, "I don't make love. I freak hard." Why?
I believe it.
Thank you, Mar. That's very good.
I fiat.
Alan is like one step away from being a Valley girl. Thank God, finally. What the fuck? I just wanted my cheese!
Did you know Starscream's voice actor from the original Transformers cartoon also voiced Cobra Commander in the original G.I. Joe cartoon? The more you know. Well, now we know. Thank you, Hayden.
Epic. Cool. QL.
Oh, my nose!
Well, Dave's nose fell off.
It's itchy.
Stop it.
Hey, who is the possum? It's me.
It's a me.
I probably didn't answer your question.
It's a me, a possum.
Deb.
Deeb.
Dev.
What rating would you give your show? F-. It sucks ass.
It's not even out, so it gets a 0.
Yeah. If you don't turn your work in, you fail.
For real though, PG-13/TV-14.
Yeah.
Who's y'all's favorite character you've made? We talked about this earlier about how it changes.
It changes constantly.
You know what? If I had to pick, God damn it, that's tough.
Ultimately,
Okay,
if I had to
pick 3.
Ultimately, if I had to pick out of everyone, Rue and Kira are my top babies. I love them the most because I've had them the longest and they are very special to me.
Becoming real.
If I had to pick 3, like if you had to pick 3 out of the entire cast,
I can't pick a third. I truly can't.
I honestly think I would pick. I don't know. It's tough because like I have the three in mind that are the most fun to write for, but I don't know if that's the answer of the favorites though.
Favorites, however you define it.
Because I think the 3 most fun to write for are Griff, Drain, and Clodagh.
Who's the character you think about the most? Actually, that's a fun one. Because my answer for who I think about the most might shock people.
Huh. What do I think about the most? You go first. I'm gonna have to think about this.
I have a lot of thoughts on Warren. A ton. Because his character is dense.
I think a lot
Fucking
about.
dumbass.
I think a lot. I do think a lot about his progression and things that happen to him. But that's tough because it just kind of circulates. Because we'll come up with ideas for everybody all the time. Like just the other day, I had a whole thing I pitched to you about a whole Piper and Blair sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm like, this could really affect Piper's character a lot, and then it'll turn around and be like, I forgot this idea for this happens with Rue or this happens with Griff, and it's like, that's the thing. It's with you have so many, I don't know, characters that are fun that you want to make sure everybody has something to do and something to grow. When's Warren gonna have his crisis of sexuality? I'm pretty sure every day he's around this group.
Yeah, he's just like, I am friends with these people. How am I straight? I shouldn't be, but I am. Why?
Warren is definitely partly inspired by the way, by like, I was in theater like in college and high school, and I had a friend who is very, very like straight white guy, but he was just like was super into it, you know, just because he loved it. So
Every day he would go to you and say, "Babe, am I gay?"
like, I don't know.
You go, "Yeah."
What are the sexualities of the cast? Let me see if I can remember this. I probably should because I make the show. Rue is questioning. Quinn is demisexual panromantic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Piper is a gay, a lesbian. Warren
A
is
gay.
a gay, a lesbian. Warren is a straight. Griff is asexual panromantic.
Yes.
Drain is straight with 16 quotation marks around it.
And some exclamation points now.
Reagan
And bolded and highlighted and underlined.
Yeah.
Is Reagan just gay or are they?
Are they bi?
Clodagh's bi, but that's because she was alive in the 70s. So
I thought Reagan was
everybody
bi, too.
was.
My brain's going back and forth on all the different things that I considered for Reagan. Like, that's part of the problem with answering questions sometimes, is I can't remember what's current. Let me look.
Reagan goes by both she and they. So,
Reagan is demisexual biromantic.
and then Cloda's bisexual because, like I said, everybody who was into rock and roll in the 70s and 80s was at least a little gay.
Yeah.
You're the devil's son.
I love this. I genuinely would love that to be like Cloda's band to cover that song from that shitty
Man, if we
House
got
of Lantern movie.
If we got in contact with the people who own the rights to that, can we just say canonically our character was part of that band?
Right Siblings asks, huge fan, I have a question. Will you show us behind the voice scenes? Yeah, once the pilot's out, we do plan to release like outtakes, bloopers, and stuff. So
Yeah. We will definitely get to that eventually.
I joined the stream and the first word I hear is lesbian.
Yeah.
We should end in the last word you hear is ketchup bottle.
Mm-hmm. It's far-fetched. Everything's gay. Except for Warren, which the fans are very mad about.
And listen, Drain is super straight.
Yeah, just the straightest man to ever exist.
Yeah.
Not fruity at all. Certainly not bisexual.
I'm also thinking about the situation where our two straight characters, Drain would go to Warren like, dude, I am so freaking straight. Warren would just be like, all right.
Warren's like, I've never had to make a statement like that, but you do you.
I've never had, like, wow, Warren, look at all these hot chicks. And Warren's like, yeah, I guess they're pretty.
I mean, sure, dude, yeah.
Actually, it's so fucking weird. I had a friend exactly like this, and now it's feeling uncanny. We went to fucking dinner. We went to just lunch once at like some barbecue place, and we picked up our food and left. And they said, "Dude, you check see how hot that girl behind the counter was?" And I'm like, no. Like, how'd you not see her? Like, I guess I wasn't paying attention to that. Like, dude, I'm gonna ask her out. All right. He didn't. He never did.
2 weeks later, came out as gay.
Nah, not yet. It's coming.
You'll have that realization eventually.
Nobody was actually mad that Warren's straight. People just joke because Warren's a handsome fella.
I absolutely know the fans when they're just like, why is Warren straight? They're just goofing around.
Here's part of the thing, though, and we kind of did this to fuck with you a little bit. We purposely made Warren an anti-himbo. Because it would be very easy to make him kind of like the big,
the golden retriever,
strong, dumb guy. But no, he's actually probably the most intelligent of the group besides Piper. So,
Hmm.
Can we make fan comics, animation, fan art? You can make all that stuff. And you can tag us on social medias with hashtag #FarfetchedShow if you want us to see it. Or not. You can make it for yourself.
You can make love it just all the same. Sorts of fun stuff.
We like a competent man that can pay his taxes on time. We do like that.
That's his whole thing.
I just thought, Dave, I just thought of over time what I'm probably going to end up changing Drain's sexuality to as the new joke.
Just change it to help.
Something along those lines.
It's just like the Joker, ha 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 ha.
I guess
Drain I'm the Joker, baby.
If this makes any sense to what like Drain's role in the show is, he's kind of like incel Vegeta.
A little, I guess.
Does that make any sense? You know, like
the menace. He is an incel. God, I hate Drain.
Little piece of shit.
I love that boy.
It is funny though, we were talking about how much like Jacob is the opposite of like Griff, and then like Mike, like Zekas is the opposite of Drain because Zekas is an absolute sweetheart. Like
Yeah.
Good people are good at playing shitty people.
I was gonna say Lauren's the opposite of Blair, and she is for the most part. However, she does love to torment me, so those are a few Blair points.
Right siblings. Just because I can tell that you're new and you just have a lot of questions. If you guys want to know any like information, like full character names, descriptions, favorite songs, go to I'll drop the link. We have a website with everything you want to know about the characters in the show right here called farfetch.show. Go check it out. You will get all of the answers. But when's Blair going to try to seduce Warren? I feel like that's going to happen.
Who's to say? Also, farfetch.show. Check it out. Cool website. We got the pilot teaser. We got the proof of concept. We got the Twitter feed. We got all the characters.
We got the purple background, because why not?
You want to know about Griff? You want to know his age, birthday, pronouns, sexuality, fun facts? You want to
know how he dies?
You want to know how his character dies horrifically? Fucking, it's all right here. You want to know... See, there's the fucking straight.
Yep. All the characters even have a playlist we've made.
Yeah, there's a little Spotify playlist. Look at little Kira. She's a baby. Little baby. There's a whole music page. If you click on the rotating sesamoid icon, it may take you to a secret. Who knows?
Oh yeah, secret website that Quinn himself may or may not have made.
We've got all the comics, and if you click latest page, it takes you to the latest page. Wow, look at that! And if you click
all the comics,
page,
you got all the music.
Takes you to the first.
You got all the music that Sesamoid has made.
There's a watch page. It's got everything. You want freakishly asked questions? We got it. There's everything.
Listen, local shopping cart. You won't be disappointed for long. Because I am going to make a Papa Swirl playlist, and it's going to be fucking horrifying.
Freaking epic.
It's got to be all Death Grips.
Oh, Death Grips. There's definitely going to be a Death Grips song on there.
He needs to be the entirety of Aphex Twin's ambient music.
It's going to be Aphex Twin, Death Grips, and a Killer Clowns from Outer Space theme.
There's got to be some Twisted Metal on there, too.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of really great Twisted Metal tracks, too. Oh, did Michael die?
I died, but I came back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm probably going to pop off for now, though. I just figured I'm a little sleepy still, so I'm going to lay down.
Okay. Have a good nap, honey.
Yeah, love you, Ashley. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
He hurled himself off a cliff.
He fell out of his chair.
What's the homework again? I didn't pay attention. What is the homework today?
Kangaroo.
Oh yeah, Kangaroo or Mordecai Quinn and Rigby Drain.
Yeah.
I've seen footage! Would Papa Swirl like Cotton Eye Joe song? I don't know. Would Papa Swirl like Cotton Eye Joe?
He'd like The Devil Went Down in Georgia.
The devil went down to Valeport. He was looking for a soul to steal.
Couldn't find anything.
We need to do
Sesamoid versus the Sesamoid does a cover of fucking The Devil Went Down to Valeport.
There's just a whole episode that's just fucking Griff out fiddling the devil.
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
And it just has nothing to do with anything else.
Griff, you're razzing up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Because hell's broke loose in Valeport and the devil deals his cards. The whole thing happens. He beats the devil, and then the rest of the game is fucking like, "What's up, Griff?" He's like, "Oh, nothing."
Yeah.
Where'd you get that golden fiddle? The dump.
Some guy gave it to me.
I won it in a bet.
Yeah.
He's not intentionally being like
yeah, no, he's not.
vague. He's just answering as literally as possible.
Yeah, he's just answering honestly.
God, actually, The Devil Went Down to Veilport is actually a really fun cover idea, I'm not gonna lie.
If we're doing that cover next year, paying for it. Even though it was my idea. I don't know why I'm checking the Discord server. I have work to do. Oh. How many frames are left? Dave, look at how small this gap is.
It's a small freaking gap.
708 to 739, that's 21 frames. Right.
Bog Trotter, thank you for the $10. Do y'all ever just
Hey.
listen to the fireworks on the 4th or New Year's and try to figure out which are Black Cat strings or a switched Glock? Listen, if we didn't have a poor dog that is terrified of fireworks, we'd probably enjoy them more.
I hate fireworks now.
But yes, I do wonder sometimes, is it just someone shooting a pistol into the air and being like, I got these at Walmart?
I wouldn't put it past certain people in the area.
Do you think American is bussin' Skibbity Riz? Yeah, definitely, especially with
Yes,
how
swag,
things are going right
YOLO
now.
style.
I love that in 2024, Watergate could have been legal.
You heard that right, felons. You too can be
That's
president.
that's the most political I'm gonna get on this stream.
Since it's the president, we gotta do it back to them.
As soon as you said firework one went off, I have the power.
Dave
Is there any character
God.
whose playlist consists exclusively of video game OSTs? No one, but we could definitely. There would be some tracks that would definitely fit for some of the characters.
Piper
from
has
video
a
games.
video game song on her playlist, I do believe.
There is one. Jack, stop licking your crotch on my bed.
Don't punish a boy for having a good time.
On my bed?
Well, guys, all allowed to have fun anymore?
Guy's not allowed to have a good time.
Can't just take pictures of our dicks and send them to each other anymore?
What, that's suddenly gay now?
Yeah, it's gay. What?
The woke left agenda taking all of our fun away.
It's like the woke left agenda taking all of our penises away. Putting them in a big box and shooting them into the sun.
Shooting them off into the crowds at pride parades.
Shooting them out of those guns at fucking baseball games.
This is a good question. Does anyone in the band have any siblings?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah?
Yes, they do. You haven't met them yet, but they exist.
Someday.
Someday, somehow.
Can't wait to meet Griff Tilda.
Like I said, Griff 2.
Their name is just also Griff, like,
Yeah.
not Griff as well, but their name is literally also Griff.
Hyper gives me oldest sister vibes, and I always assumed Warren had siblings. Not gonna say anything.
Fair assessment.
Will Power says, given how good Aventricular and Creature Feature are, thank you, I'm surprised Sesamoid is more popular in their universe. Well, that's kind of the thing, is that, like, that happens a lot, though, in real life, is that there are a lot of musicians and bands that are absolutely incredible, but nobody knows about them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how they are in Veilport. By the way, I gotta thank you guys, genuinely. I was waiting yesterday to get my medication, and I hadn't checked the Sesamoid Spotify in a while. I am blown away by the streaming numbers for a cartoon indie rock band. Like, thank you guys. Seriously, like they're like a legit band. Like with the amount of listens we have, it's really cool. So we appreciate
Yeah.
you enjoying those and listening to those songs.
Yeah, it's exciting. And I hope with every new song released, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. What we really gotta do if we want those streaming numbers to go up is just cover whatever song's randomly popular on TikTok.
Yeah, but that would be
Expensive.
Oh,
And
it'd be that
shilling.
too.
what we're doing is, so after Don't Fear the Reaper comes out, we will officially have 2 full originals and 3 covers. And like I said, we're going to be focusing more on the pilot, but you'll get a 3rd original at some point to balance it all out. Because I really like having 3 and 3, and that's what our plan is to do
Yeah.
for now.
Ugh. It's starting to get warm, and it's not even that warm yet. And I'm already just like, kill me.
I mean, honestly, Boulevard of Broken Dreams would be a fun cover, but everybody's like, please don't. You're not hacks for the TikTok thing.
Yeah.
You don't think we're hacks?
That's a big compliment.
We just ripped off Scooby Doo.
Every now and again, Dave will have a panic attack, just like, are we too similar to Scooby Doo?
I would like Dragon Fruit. Like I every once in a while will be like, I actually am trying to tell like an original story. Is this too close to this? And actually, like, shut the fuck up.
It's like, no! Like, fucking everybody takes inspiration from everything. It's fine.
Yeah, like it's not. Listen, it just happens to be that like the group of teenagers with the pet in the vehicle is like a Hanna-Barbera thing, and actually this is absolutely true. The setup of Sesamoid being in a band, but the joke is like the dog is like some weird cryptid being, and the teenagers are like a bunch of weirdos, and the vehicle is the most, like, for a band, the most like uncomfortable, unfitting vehicle for what they want, an ice cream truck. It's supposed to kind of be a parody a little bit of that Hanna-Barbera formula as well. We're kind of doing that on purpose, like
It's a little bit of a play on it.
because to me, like, I don't know why, like, it's just funny to me that this group of five band members in there, like, you know, Weird Monster Dog, they have to lug all their band equipment around in an ice cream truck full of equipment. Like,
Yeah,
to me, how uncomfortable it is funny.
We haven't taken
Like,
full advantage yet of how, like, dumb and uncomfortable that situation is. Like,
Yeah.
we need to show fucking Rue and Piper in the back just squished.
like I just really like I like making our characters miserable.
You're rude.
If people say you're
True.
copying Scooby-Doo, say they failed with Velma, so we took matters into our own hands. Does the ice cream truck music still work? Yes.
Yes, but
We
it's
have-
horrifying.
Adam made it. It's terrifying.
Oh yeah. And then I made the really fucked up version that's all warped and gross sounding.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you get more of an ass shot here. I didn't realize that. I forgot about that. All hail Cake for 1.5 frames.
I hope it's the Goosebumps or Twin Peaks theme. That'd be if you just hear the Goosebumps, the dun 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 dun. Viewer beware.
Beware, you're in for a scare. Forget! Ugh.
Everybody's talking about cake now.
I like that band.
What flavor of cake is Quinn?
Salt.
Salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar chip cake. Ew.
He's just a salt lick.
Oh, I'm sure I'm not gonna finish that.
Oh, I said that. I
Yada yada, something something. Audience would love that. God, that's literally the only part left. Everything else is done. Ugh. I'm tired. We are so close. Which character is a pecan pie? Warren? Too sweet. Rue?
Warren's a shepherd's pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Like, this is much healthier.
No, I'd say that's Quinn because that's what he likes Clota making shepherd's pie.
Yeah, but he isn't a
established
shepherd's
that.
pie, though.
He's a shepherd's pie.
It's too well-rounded
it's
and
not-
wholesome.
It's not their favorite pie. It's what pie are they?
Yeah,
He's a
Dave.
He's a shepherd's pie with the wool still in.
Quinn's lemon. Just a lemon.
I love lemon pie though.
No, not
Quinn might be
lemon
a
pie, just a lemon.
What about like a key lime pie at least?
Wait, wasn't lemon like the fucking word for like slash fic back in the day?
Yes.
The hell is that
Wasn't
even?
there like
Quinn's a
lemon
lemon stealing whore.
what was it, like lemon party?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I know what that is. Fuck yeah, Dave. Speaking about dudes sending each other dicks and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a lot of talk
not
of
gonna-
dicks this stream.
Might be TOS for me to say what lemon party is.
Yeah, let's not.
We'll just let that
Oh.
leave that to the past.
I mean, no, it's not
Remember-
that bad. It's just dumb.
Remember how much I was joking, like, oh, our first live stream with monetization, it's gonna get limited ads? Because we kept
Yeah.
talking about Quinn's ass. Guess what happened to it?
oh,
Limited
yeah.
ads. It's got the yellow fucking cash money symbol now, and I'm just like, yeah, we talked about ass way too much, way too early. Oh, look at that! It's so close to being done. Ah!
Wow, look at that.
Look at it. We've got a donation from Katybug who says, donating here too, because why not? One question, if you can answer, is Quinn picky about clothing brands, or will he wear whatever makes him feel cool? Thanks. I feel like he'd act picky about clothing brands, but he doesn't have a ton of money, and Clota probably spoils him with the occasional, like, nice bit of clothing. But I feel like he might thrift a lot more than you'd imagine.
You might thrift, and then if it's a really unknown brand, make up some backstory how they're really expensive.
Yeah, he would
and
never
nice.
admit that he thrifts clothing, but he absolutely goes thrift shopping with Rue all the time.
Find some dirty Levi's khakis. Like, do you know who made this? This is Anton Levi, a French designer.
He'd probably be scared to touch a lot of the clothing, though, so he'd bring Rue along to, like, hold it up for him. It's like, I'm not touching that until I can wash it. But hold it up for me and show it to me and model it for me. Your ass is nearly as fat as mine, so it'll work out. But I'm not as tall as you. Nobody can be perfect.
You're like, I got it. He brings apple boxes everywhere.
Makes her stand on a 5-stack tall apple box pile.
Oh, no.
All right, someone draw Rue in way too huge clothing for
Way too big of pants.
with huge pants and huge, like, really long sleeves.
Yeah.
Huge tracts of land.
No. Also,
She's
I need to
beautiful,
call
she's-
out our buddy Cole. Cole just DM'd me and said, if I kicked Hatsune Miku in the temple really hard, would she perish? Cole!
Hatsune Dentu.
Hatsune dead too. I hate Cole.
What a fool.
What a fool.
Cole's so cool. Everyone should go watch his streams.
Everybody should check out Cole.
He writes for the comics for the show.
Where's Cole's Twitter? Come here,
You should do that for
Cole.
Adam, too.
I will. Cole has an.
I mean, in fairness,
Cole has
was
a
it-
thing that I drew as his icon still.
Don't do it for me because I hate them.
Okay, go check out
in
our buddy
fairness, Dave,
Cole.
I should have. Yeah, in fairness, I should have done that when I was introducing myself.
I will drop Adam's link as well.
I feel like we never do that, by the way. Whenever we have guests of the show on, we never plug them. We're bad bosses.
We say who they are, we just forget to say where you find them.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
forget about that part.
Well,
I'm a bad friend. Yeah,
Any
Cole
other
helps
guests,
with
we'll just say.
lyric writing as well. Specifically, he helped out with the creature feature. He has a
Oh, yeah.
very cool, like, fucking. I don't think esoteric's the right word, but like, he writes like a fucking cryptid.
You call
So
that
he was
cool?
the perfect person to help write a creature feature with us. He's also very good with poetry.
He is. His
Mhm.
Twitter's also very, very funny because he tweets like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
I don't think I've met anyone more verbose than Cole, if that makes sense.
He's-
No, that makes sense.
He's
a-
got like a vocabulary that's like out of this world. Like he came out of the 1600s or something, and he's
The-
read every book written to that point.
Yeah. Fucking it's
The-
wacky. He's a mossy rock creature that I swear just appeared from the woods one day. But he has the widest vocabulary of anyone I've ever seen.
The only person I know that could rival Cole's level of vocabulary is Tracy.
Yeah. Oh, I need to see Tracy and Cole collab on something someday.
That'd be fun. Do like a lackadaisy forest adventure.
Cole play some swamp bastard cat.
It would be an interesting collab. When can we
well, you
banish
know what?
Cole
Here's-
back to his proper timeline? No. I wanna
Here's
keep
you know
him.
what? Here's a good thing. I've always said this, where it's like Cole kind of talks like Willem Dafoe's really angry monologue in The Lighthouse.
Yes! That is he sends me those
Holy.
monologues constantly.
Fellow, bid our father, the Sea King, rise from the depths full foul in
It
his
really-
fury.
Fucking does. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and you're absolutely correct.
Fucking
you're
every
when
now and
Cole turns
again-
it on, that's what he talks like.
Every now and again, I'll be sleepy and he'll send me a message and I don't respond fast enough. And he'll send me just a big fucker's monologue, like the fucking lobster monologue from fucking, oh god, what is the name of it?
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Cole will be like, I'm something of a goblin myself.
Cole hasn't sent me a big monologue in a while. I want to
He's
find one
ruined
and read
one
it.
up.
That's a public invitation for people to send you long monologues.
I'm just gonna type to him, Cole, send me a big angry monologue to read on stream.
It just sends you something that's obviously plagiarized, like I wrote it.
My new keyboard is so loud.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we don't hear it on our end, but I think we might hear it on stream. Actually, how bad is actually his keyboard? Is it super loud on stream? I don't know how much of a delay I'm expecting. I'm expecting.
When can we end the stream?
Right now!
Bye.
Bye. Okay. I should work on this a little more.
Did you actually
I
end it?
don't want to. No, why? What?
Oh, okay. I was about to wait a minute.
That's so unceremonious. What the fuck?
Imagine if I
Dave's
just
like,
ended it
Dave's like-
there.
Dave's like, I want to leave. Okay, and then we.
It genuinely looked quiet, like you were ending it, and I was like, wait a minute, did she actually go for the bit? Like,
Oh boy.
I'm trying to muster the strength to keep working on this.
I love mustard.
I want a freaking hamburger.
Yeah, we gotta make them burgers soon. Okay, you know what? Here, 4th of July food: hot dog or hamburger? To chat,
Oh, debate.
debate time, or ribs or something.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to be hot dog or hamburger. What is your favorite 4th of July food?
Yeah.
We
All
can
right,
hear
seeing a
Ashley's
lot
key-
of burger. Seeing a lot of burger, but okay, it doesn't have to limit to burger.
We can
Neither-
hear
okay,
Ashley's
yeah,
keyboard,
so-
but it's not painfully loud or anything. Okay, good. Burger,
Okay.
burger,
brats.
burger.
Yeah, bratwursts.
Brats, yeah. Ben and Jerry's, interesting. Ice cream is a good
Oh.
choice.
Brisket.
Like
Nice
some
big
good
briskets.
brisket.
Burgers and corn.
Oh,
That's a
Cole-
country song.
Cole found a monologue for me to read.
Oh God. Adam, I still have the pic of you pointing the fake gun on the Papa Swirl charm. Fuck yeah. Forgot about that. Sprite cranberry. Cheeseburgers and s'mores. Ah, dude. Oh wait, that's right.
Dude, I want
there's
to.
Dude, actually, Dave, there's a cookie place nearby that right now has s'mores cookies.
Dude, I would love a fucking s'more.
That could be our little 4th of July dessert.
Gang, as long as you're not allergic to peanuts or peanut butter, if you have never made a s'more with a Reese's cup instead of chocolate, you gotta try it. It is so good.
You know what? I've always wondered, because I've never tried that, but I've always wondered why they always have Reese's cups next to the marshmallows and graham crackers and chocolate.
I know.
I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that is a more common thing.
So
I had no
fucking
idea.
here's a Cole interaction to read out. Fucking he says, use this one because you fucking ignored my tea the first time and refused to acknowledge it, you fucking rodent. Thanks, Cole. Fucking so he messages me 3:42 in the morning. Did you know? Cole gets to have a really big tea about it. And I just said, oh. And then he goes, do not patronize me, rabbit. I watched Constantinople burn. I slept as blood-drowned Babylon. I idled by and fed on wasps and figs while Rome was worn down to the very marrow of sin and human folly. You will respect my big T. And I just sent him a fucking blank face emoji. Just blank stare, just like, what? It's too early for this, Cole. What the fuck is happening?
If you want a good description of just how Cole is, for Christmas I got him a T-shirt that just has a wizard that says "Pondering my orb."
Here, hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the next part of this interaction because it's so fucking jarring.
Yeah, what do you want, you fucking big boy? Hello.
Ooh,
Hello.
big time, lol.
Okay, fucking let me switch over. So fucking I just respond blank and I'm like, what? And he's just like, I was that which fed upon the men of and left its lanes barren, but for weeping maids and empty homes. It was I that cowed the courage from the heart of man and left in their sons the fear of mother's night silence. You will bear witness. See? It's pretty.
It's pretty.
Purtle. I looked at this, got tired, went back to finish the comic, and now came back to this and got tired again.
It looks
Like
less
the little fucking fish.
Yeah, just a little fish.
It looks
He uses this fish every time he's a motherfucker. Every time.
Why does Cole sound like an ancient god having a fit?
Like, just fucking... Ugh. He makes me so tired.
That looks less like tea and more like the Jello cup I had for dinner last night because I couldn't chew anything. Okay.
He sent me another monologue. I don't know if I have
Wait, what?
fucking wherewithal.
Wait, Dave, what did you say?
I said that looks less like tea and more like the Jello cup I had for dinner because I couldn't chew last night.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right,
was, I
Jack.
was transfixed on chat. I'm sorry.
Chat, let's go outside. Go, you
All right,
big-
chat. Let's go outside.
All right, chat, let's go outside. Take a big poop.
I was sand for a very long time. A young bodhisattva was tasked with collecting every grain of my body in an urn to return me to my pool in the belly of a mountain. He collected every grain and walked all the way to the top and then all the way to the heart with no effort. Surely he could find nirvana like those before him. But then he poured my body into the pool, reflected in it, he saw only the end of all ends. He wept for his life and for all things he had forsaken in his life by chasing his ultimate peace. In his final moments, he walked only to revel, to love, to drink, and to live. His spiritual journey had led him to the end of everything, and nirvana fled between his fingers. When I awoke, I saw no Bahastiva, only a man who believed he had wasted his life. I pitied him, Ashley, I did. And so I drank the flesh from his bones and the pain from his spirit. There is nothing left of him to mourn. This was my gift to him.
Tell Cole that Dave said I found Nirvana too. They're on Spotify.
I just said, oh, and then he responded with, I got hot chocolate. Fucking, I hate this man. Anyway, if you see any weird long monologues like that, it's probably Cole's fault in Farfetch'd.
He'll post shit like that on Twitter a lot.
Also, anytime a comic ends in characters drowning in spiders, that's because of Cole.
Oh yeah, every fucking Sea of Spiders thing is Cole's fault.
It's an ongoing argument between Cole and Dave.
It is. Sorry, I was letting Jack out. So yeah, Cole and I have this debate about the big liquid spiders. About like Cole thinks that a group of spiders, like a large group, like the one you've seen, that's where in the comic, when Warren is trying to fix the sink in the truck, and Quinn hits it with the wrench, and they get flooded with a sea of spiders. That's because Cole believes that army of arachnids operates as a liquid. And I do not agree.
I mean, how do you define a liquid? It's a bunch of particles that freely move past each other.
Ashley is an expert on particles.
I am. I love particle. I'm very good at particle.
I love big particle.
I told Cole, chat says you're a fucking creature. And Cole said, that's so unbelievably fucked up. I haven't even done anything to them that they know about yet. Cole has a lot of Jack's energy, I'm realizing.
Tell Cole that I said, you've written multiple comics that have punished the senses. Jack, stop eating that! Come on!
Oh,
What's he eating?
what's he eating?
Dick.
Oh. That boy do love plastic.
The cats like plastic too.
They do. Why do animals love eating plastic? This is why every living creature is filled with microplastics. It's not pollution's fault. It's certainly their own. They need to stop eating so much of it.
I just think of that little shark eating the fiber optic cable. He's much on that little cable. I love fiber optic.
Isn't that a thing where, like, sharks will attack cables in the ocean because they give off the same electrical frequencies as, like, fish moving? Do they think it's a food?
I don't know, actually, maybe. That's funny.
Ramaji says animals know something we don't. Possibly. Cole's been typing for a long time. I'm scared. I'm not gonna look at that.
Just having a secondhand conversation with Cole at this point. You've angered the beast.
I did. I
You
awoke the
shouldn't have done
creature.
this while you were streaming.
Anyway, Cole's a very talented writer, and we love him.
He's a good lad.
He's a good boy. That's a good boy right there.
He's scared.
We're so close to being done. I almost want to go until I'm done with the hair. I need a
That's up to you.
victory. I need a victory on this 4th of July.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Why do these
oh,
lines
what's
feel
up?
thicker?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, can he not hear this?
Babe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Message from Cole to chat. Chat leather, flay them. Chat leather
I
bolts to
can't hear anything.
clothe ourselves. Chat gut strings to tune the maiden harps. Chat bone flutes and bowls polished bright like ivory to hold our sweetest songs and spirits. Flay them, Ashley. I'm just gonna respond with no. No, they
Jesus,
give
chat,
me
what'd
money.
you do to Cole?
I know. Cole's gonna come for your asses.
Should have ended the stream a while ago.
Cole, Dave, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. Were you unable to hear us for a bit?
My mic dropped out for a second.
Ah. What about ending the stream a while ago?
We should have done this before Cole attacked.
Oh, yeah. Before the beast was awoken.
Actually, he's debating finishing the shot and then. Or finishing his, just Quinn's hair, he said?
Yeah. No, if I streamed until this shot was finished, we'd be here for another fucking 10 hours.
Yay!
Yay!
Content!
Yay!
I love content!
My hand is wobbly, so that's gonna make this interesting.
Daddy,
Clean
why
up
did you eat my food? What?
my simplify button. Optimize smooth. There we go. Now it's got less points, and it's easier to work with.
Oh, can I plug something real quick?
Go for it.
Tomorrow, probably the stupidest thing I've ever helped write and direct for Lackadaisy is coming out.
And
Oh,
it's got
fuck
some
yeah.
big cool news in it.
It's got some very big cool news, but it's also what I spent a week alone in my basement puppeteering in front of a green screen to make for you
Slowly
people.
going insane.
All alone. Almost.
But it's gonna be really cool. It's got a big cool announcement. But it is very dumb, but I'm proud of it.
Oh yeah, Adam, you know what else they might know you for in chat? puppeteering the Rocky puppet for one of the Lackadaisy ads.
He did do that.
Oh yeah, I did do that. I mean, I don't know if anyone would know me for that.
Well, I mean, that's another thing that you've
That is the
done
thing
that
I
some
did,
people
yeah.
might recognize.
People brought up Billy Bust Up in the chat. Adam does the score, the sound, the music for Billy Bust Up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've worked on Billy Bust Up, or I've been working on Billy Bust Up. That's a big one. We're still going. Then I think a lot of people probably know me from Satina.
Yeah, Satina as well.
I've done the music for Satina.
Adam, big music boy. So big and talented and strong.
Thank God this show isn't called Hell Puppy anymore. That was going to be 2 Hell shows. I'm like, oh no, it's happening to me too.
Every indie cartoon's about hell.
They all are about the big devil.
It's the big devil conspiracy. They're coming to get your kids.
They took my jobs.
Well, I got a message from him.
This would go smoother if my hand would cooperate with me and draw the lines I want it to. Ad done.
Yes.
If you could work on one property, what would it be?
Well, one of my most favorite things ever is Ratchet and Clank, but I'm not sure if I'd be a good fit for the music.
Why is that?
I'm very attached to the original composer's style, and I don't think anyone can replicate the stuff he's been able to do. He just abandons like game music. This guy David Bourgeot. It's a French name. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but he just kind of abandoned doing games. He did just a few game soundtracks for Insomniac games, and then vanished. And now he's just doing weird like kind of experimental, like I think Middle Eastern influence stuff.
That's neat.
I think he's Middle Eastern as well. But I'm property to work on. That might be fun to work on some shit like Star Fox, but that's dead as hell.
Yeah, they're never bringing that back.
Yeah. No, I think Star Fox would be the most fun. I think I'd have a lot of fun working on that. It is just a shame that it's dead.
Again, my dream is to work on Danny Phantom.
Oh yeah. You probably just buy the rights to that.
Only problem is the original creator's kind of a piece of shit, so he would probably get some sort of kickback from that, and I wouldn't be a fan of that.
No, yeah, it's fair. I'm sure everyone has guesses as to what Dave's would be, but Dave.
Yeah.
If you could work on one big property, what would it be? Because one of my guesses might be like Resident Evil.
Yeah,
something.
I mean Resident Evil would be
Dead.
one. I was gonna say I would love to be any part in making an Evil Dead movie. I lost out on my chance when the show came out. Put me in charge of an Alf reboot.
Hell yeah. That one I think
kinda
is
has
actually feasible. Like, the most feasible of those.
If there was like a modern Alf animated series, I could show run it.
That would be amazing.
But no, like something like Evil Dead or like man, I wish I could have been part of the Killer Clowns game in some capacity.
Maybe someday.
Do you puppeteer? Yes, that's what I was talking about. In you'll see. So if you watch the thing tomorrow coming out from Lackadaisy, you'll see what it's like for me to have to puppeteer on my own in front of a green screen for a week. So
Sorry, dude. I'm sorry I got sick.
no,
as
no,
fuck.
I'm giving myself a confidence boost.
Yeah, no, I mean, from what I've seen, that thing you've done a very good ass job, especially given the circumstances.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I would love to work on a Godzilla movie.
Godzilla.
That'd be fun, yeah. I think it's something that's like dead that I could theoretically like just see it being revived. Because Star Fox, I feel like it's just gone. It's never coming back. The only thing that exists are the furries that are still big fans of it because they want to have sex with the characters.
They do love that crystal.
I mean, yeah.
Furry! Furry!
Uh, Also, the cookie place is closed, but there's a cupcake shop.
Oh. Do we get special treats for 4th of July?
Yeah.
I'd like a treat.
And I'll cook up some burgers and dogs.
Yeah. Are we even gonna bother with the grill? I don't think any of us have the energy.
Yeah, no, we picked up a free grill on
Literally
Craigslist,
yesterday.
And it's like we haven't had time to like clean it or anything, so it's
Yeah,
like,
we have to clean
now
it
we'll just
all.
cook inside. We'll clean it. It's fine. We'll do that.
We'll have
clean
a
it out
late
this
4th
weekend.
of July at some point. Yeah. Proper belated grilling. Father activity. I might not make it to finishing the hair this stream. I'm flagging. Your girl's fucking eepy.
Big EP.
I'm sick of working on hair. So tired of working.
Oh, someone asked me a question. Adam, any advice for someone who's just getting started out as a composer? How much music theory would I really need to know? The way it's been described to me, and the way I kind of agree, is you don't really need to know much music theory going into it. But it is a little bit like kind of trying to force yourself to speak a language you're not familiar with in like a place you're not familiar with. You can pick it up. There are people that can like speak languages but can't read it very well. But I think just knowing music theory is going to help you be able to articulate and develop your ideas a little bit more. And just by doing it, you're going to learn music theory a bit. And just by listening to a lot of music, you're going to learn it. You may just not have the vocabulary for it. I think people often confuse like having a sense of music theory with knowing all the vocabulary, which it's a little bit daunting, especially because a lot of the vocab changes and updates, and a lot of the old like a lot of it's like all like Italian words and stuff like that. As far as getting started, just see what kind of music you want to make, and then just pick any software. It doesn't really matter which one. Some are more fine-tuned to different things, some are very general purpose, but ultimately you can't go wrong with any of the big players. Like, I use Logic. A lot of people I know use FL Studio. If you want to try a free one out that's pretty powerful, actually Hunter, and I think a lot of voice actors I know, Hunter Bass, the guy who does all the Sesame music, he swears by Reaper, and that thing is like free with like it kind of just nags you a little bit. But I think like the full like no nag version is like what $70 or some shit like that. If you have access to things like GarageBand, if you have a Mac, that's free and it's pretty nice. That's how I got my start. But yeah, you got options. I'd say just pick one and stick with it, and then if for whatever reason you're not happy with it, just swap over or learn another one eventually. But just get started. That's the thing.
His hair's like
This-
a jellyfish.
I thought you were talking about me for a second. Also, this hair helps.
Hair helps. I
Whatever you
have
was helpful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more drawings. 8 more fucking drawings, and that's it. I do not have the energy to get through that tonight, though.
That's fine. I'm kind of
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
tell
no,
you're
I'm
flying
tired
too.
and hungry. Yeah.
I'm
We're-
hungry as shit.
We're all hungry. Fucking. Okay, next stream, for sure, we will be finishing Quinn's hair.
Sweet.
For absolutely fucking sure. Alright, and on that note, thank you so much, Adam and Dave, for joining me, and Michael as well, who is probably dead asleep.
We'll wake them up for dinner.
Everybody, I hope you have an excellent holiday, and even if you aren't having a holiday or your holiday is not excellent, I wish you a wonderful day regardless. Thank you for joining, thank you for watching, thank you to all of our donators. Go check out the pinned comment above, join the Discord server for Farfetch'd so you can stay up to date with all the happenings and get to know the community. It's really fun over there, a lot of wonderful people. Check the links down below if you'd like to join our Patreon. It is literally only $1 a month to get updates on everything going on. So see new songs early, see new pieces of animation early, get full new clips early, get to see the pilot before it drops publicly, all sorts of stuff, literally just $1 a month. So if you'd like to support us, go check that out. We have a Ko-fi for donations as well, and Twitter. Check us out at Farfetched Show, at Farfetched Show. There we go. On Tweety. And, of course, subscribe here if you aren't already. Love you guys. You're awesome. Hayden TCEM says, thanks for all you guys do. Excited for the show. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. We appreciate every donation. And, yeah. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.